What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? This is your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in. And y'all already know how we do. We're keeping our thoughts and prayers. Texas, the Carolinas, New Mexico, that beautiful baby girl who lost her life at Hershey's Water Park. And also we want to keep in our thoughts and prayers, family, the family and friends of the ones who got caught up in that mass shooting. Hey, check it out, yo. Hey, I got this chick, Rachael, pulled up, man, talking about we living in a authoritarian dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? And I just want y'all to check out the contradiction that she's about to pull out here. Because first she's going to say, we living in authoritarianism. Then she's going to say, everything is fine. And then she's going to tell her people, hey, just imagine that we're living in authoritarianism. I can't make this up, bro. I was listening to this. This popped on when I was at work. You know what I'm saying? I was like, did she just say everything? Like, check this out, yo. I cannot. Hey, another thing, Patriots. I am trying out some new software, so it's going to be a watermark up there because I'm doing a free trial right now. If I like it, this will be the first and only video you see with this watermark. So just bear with me. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just trying some new stuff out.
Narrow or widen the aperture as much as you want. You can look at the very big picture or the small local picture anywhere in the country. And we try to do as much of both of those things as we can every week here on this show. But whether you're looking at small-scale local stories or the biggest picture stories about what's happening in our country, the story is the same, and it is now an undeniable thing. We have crossed a line. We are in a place we did not want to be, but we are there. The thing we were all warning about for the last few years is not coming, it is here. We are in it. This is what...
I don't know what she's talking about because I ain't gonna even lie. This is everything I voted for. This is everything I voted for except for that Epstein BS. But other than that, this is what I voted for. So I'm cool.
What it likes, it turns out. This is what it's like, right? It's August. It's a Monday. Every day the sun rises and the sun sets, and there are, sports and movies, and there are new hit songs. There are scandals here and there. There are crimes. There's everybody's personal quotient of family drama and health worries and money worries and falling in and out of love and in and out of faith. Life has not stopped, and none of our personal lives have stopped. But also, at the same time, life in the United States is profoundly changing, is profoundly different than it was.
And you know why?
Even 6 months ago. Because we do now live in a country.
You know why? You know what I'm saying? It's changing. It's because we didn't cut off all of their money. We cut off every dime, every extra dime that all these people was making, from the mainstream media to Congress, to the House of Representatives, all the way up and down the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And they are very upset about this, people.
That has an authoritarian leader in charge. We have a consolidating dictatorship in our country. And it sounds melodramatic to say it, I know. But just go with that for a minute, right? Think in melodramatic terms. Think in cinematic terms. Imagine the cartoon-level caricature of what you think a dictatorship looks like. It's secret police, right? A massive, anonymous, unbadged, literally masked, totally unaccountable internal police force that apparently has infinite funding, but no identifiable leadership. And they act in ways designed to instill maximum fear and use maximum force. When you imagine...
I thought that leader was Trump, man. I thought Trump was the head of the federal people, man. I thought my president was their leader. Like, what's going on right here? Like, you see what I'm talking about? You see how she sat up there and say, hey, just imagine. No, we done imagining.
Authoritarian country, right? What you imagine is masked secret police breaking people's car windows and snatching people off the streets and out of church parking lots and courtroom hallways and taking them away with no charges, no notice, no paperwork, no explanation. Not letting them see lawyers, and then moving them secretly to what are effectively black site prisons, where they won't tell you who's there and where no one's allowed in to see what's going on. Right? In that kind of a cartoon caricature of an authoritarian country, the one you might have imagined in melodramatic and cinematic terms ever before we got here, you would expect, right, that you'd have a scapegoated
Hey, you know what? When I think authoritarianism, you know what I'm saying? I think maybe somebody telling me that I can't go to work unless I take a shot. You know what I'm saying? I can't go outside unless I fucking wear a mask. Excuse me, I'm trying to keep it family friendly. But she aggravating me a little bit right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay 6 feet apart from the next human being. You know what I mean? That's what I call authoritarianism. You know what I'm saying? I don't call kickback, chilling, watching my country get put back on the right track authoritarianism. So I think the left and the right has two different definitions of what authoritarianism is, according to this lady.
Minority group, blamed for all things. In our case, immigrants, right? And the new extraordinary powers and shows of force by the secret police, among other things. All these extraordinary powers and shows of force will be framed as necessary to stop this terrible internal enemy, right? Frame everything as immigration enforcement. Because for immigration enforcement, not only is all force justified, but maximum force is preferred. And they're trying to make it into a national entertainment to threaten to feed immigrants to alligators in South Florida. Right? They're making them eat off dishes on the floor like they're dogs.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a little entertaining, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I see this type of stuff going on, it's entertaining. And do I feel bad? Listen, everybody want to talk about these immigrants who've been in here, who've been in our country 10 and 20 and 30 years. We should feel bad for them. No, I don't feel bad for them. And I'm going to tell you why. And if one of these people can come back with what I'm asking for right now, I'll back their ass. You feel me? But you've been in my country. Yo, for 10, 20, 30 years. You done made a life. You paying taxes somehow. I don't understand how the hell that happened, because you need a social security number to pay taxes, first of all. So either one, the government that issues you a bogus ass social security number that's illegal, because you're not a legal immigrant. I don't give a care about what type of temporary status you got. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have a social security card. You know what I mean? If you're not a American citizen, or you stole it, which is another crime that you committed on top of the crime you committed coming through here. You feel me? And so, but to put all that aside, if you've been here 20, 30 years and you done built this whole life. Some of y'all have businesses. Some of y'all got families. You know what I'm saying? You got all this, but you couldn't find a way to become an American citizen. Now, it's either one or two reasons for that. You know what I'm saying? Either you a lazy piece of shit and you just here trying to steal and just pillage off of the American citizens, or you know you don't really have a freaking real claim to be here. On that note, you have to go. Now, what I was saying a minute ago, if any one of y'all can show me some proof that, hey man, I've been here for 20, 30 years. I've been doing everything right. I've been going to court every time. And your court system have been effing me over for the last 20, 30 years. And you got proof of that. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, something needs to change. You know what I'm saying? But for some strange reason, I don't think that's the case, yo. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
The Chrome Detention Center in Florida. They want us to like that, right? The Republican Party wants to sell T-shirts about that. And if you think it's only about immigrants, take the president's own word.
I gotta give me one.
Next, and then he starts musing publicly about which Americans he intends to strip of their citizenship. I mean, in a cartoon caricature of an authoritarian.
You see how she just lied like that? Did y'all see how she just lied like that? They just put up, and you see and this how they trick their little normies. You see how she put that up? She put that up. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I go back, man? I am not good at this, so bear with me. Right here. April 16th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? He made a joke on April 16th, 2025. And she bringing it up when? August 5th. Claiming that it's real. You feel me? Like, come on, man. These people is so disingenuous, man. I don't even know what else to say or do about it, man. Like, seriously. Let's continue.
In the cartoon character of an authoritarian state, there's secret police, there's prison camps, there's the scapegoated enemy on whom all things must be blamed and against whom all things are justified. Protests must be criminalized. Media must be intimidated into saying and doing what the leader wants, or they must be shut down, or both. Universities must be intimidated into saying and doing what the leader wants, or they must be shut down, or both. Law firms must be intimidated into not opposing him and saying and doing what he wants, or they must be shut down. And for institutions like that, it's not just the boldest or most strident critics of the president who must be shut down. It's the most mainstream, right? It's the most prestigious, the most credible, because that's what's so dangerous about them. There can't be any source of authority. There can't be any source of authoritative statements of fact that compete with what the leader insists must be the new truth. And
I ain't gonna even lie, man. This shit makes my head hurt. Listening to these people, man, I love my patrons. I love all y'all, and I love my peoples that I'm trying to wake up and get this truth out to, man, because listening to these people sit up here and lie and be disingenuous like this aggravates my soul so bad, man. It irks me so bad, yo. I ain't gonna even stunt, man. This, boy, everything this chick is saying has no ring of truth to it at all. It's all twisted. You know what I'm saying? She ain't telling these people that these colleges is indoctrinating our kids and teaching them how to hate America and teaching the white folks that they are oppressors, and the black people and the people of color that they are oppressed by these people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying none of that ish. You did. She just, oh my goodness, man. Let's keep it going, man. This one ain't gonna be too much more longer, yo. I just wanted y'all to see the hypocritical BS. Oh, let's go, man.
So government departments will be stripped of their experts, and he will fire his way through them until they tell him things that he wants to be told. If you want to be a 4-star general or
Hey, yo, and another thing about this jobs number thing, and everybody, whoever tripping, I don't care who tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know ain't none of my people tripping about this chick getting fired. You know what I'm saying? But everybody on the left and probably independents tripping on why he fired her. Well, he fired her because all their numbers was effing wrong except 1 or 2. And then we're not talking about, they talking about, oh, you know what, these is, they are estimations. And no, you don't estimate. You know what I'm saying? That's like me taking my car. I got a flat tire, and I called somebody, and they estimate that it's going to cost me $500 to fix a $30 fucking tire. You know what I'm saying? No, they just trying to, stiff me and rob me, just like these people were doing. Just like the jobs numbers, our investors and everybody rely on these numbers to know how the economy gonna do, to know where to put their money, to know how to invest, and to know how to make America great. You know what I'm saying? So if you come out and lie about these numbers and people start putting their money in places where it shouldn't be, everybody loses, including our country. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he fired her. And even if everybody keeps saying, oh, well, she just, it's 40, 50 people under her doing this. Well, if it is her job, she's the head honcho. It is her job to make sure the numbers are right or as close to right as possible. Being off by 1.2 million effing jobs, there's no freaking way that those numbers was not exaggerated, yo, for political purposes.
admiral in this military, you must now pass a personal one-on-one interview with the president, who personally will decide if you are to his liking or not to be a flag officer in this military. The intelligence agencies will say that his strike on Iran obliterated their nuclear program.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. These people are clever as hell with their wordplay. All of these left stream, mainstream media, quote unquote journalists, all they ass need to be freestyle battle rappers because their wordplay is sick. That's how they trick their people, man. Their wordplay game is deadly, bro. The left wordplay game is serious as hell. The right, y'all better get up on that, man. Wordplay is something serious, man. Especially in this culture
because
war.
he likes that word obliterated, and he said it once. And therefore, because he said it, it must be true. And if you say otherwise, you will be fired. The Justice Department will say that the president won not just the last election, but he also won the one before that, the one he actually lost. And anybody who points out that Russia tried to help him win the one before that should be criminally charged for saying that, even though it's true.
I wish Trump sued this chick. I wish he can sue. Did he hit MSNBC yet? Because you know what? They got their wordplay is sick. That's probably why he can't get their ass, because their wordplay is sick, Joe. This chick wordplay, whoever writing her scripts or throwing her stuff up on his teleprompter got their wordplay system down to a T, yo. Why did I keep fucking popping?
We are not heading towards something like this. We are there. It is here. It is the environment in which we are now living. And so, given that you now live in a country with an authoritarian leader, the question is, what can you do for your country? The question is no longer how to prepare for this risk or how to try to avert it, but rather how to fight it now that it is here and in effect. And you know, we're awake now. It's clear. We're all living here. It's very obvious that this is not going to get better on its own. This is not going to fix itself. An authoritarian just seeks more and more and more power throughout not just politics, but through all of society, systematically trying to eliminate any effective means of opposing him. This is a one-way ratchet if we leave it up to him.
Hey.
But that at least does give us some clarity for Americans who do not want to leave it up to him, right? We're beyond waiting.
Y'all gotta bear with me. I know I got all this stuff popping up. I'm on Microsoft. I was using Google. So I have totally, literally flipped everything I was doing. So all of this is like totally brand new to me. That's why you see watermarks and everything. So just bear with me, patrons. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but this chick is losing her mind. Look at this. Look at the screenshot right here. That's somebody who is this close from going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to wrap it up right here, man. I don't want to make this too long, man. It's already about 17 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 18 minutes. So this your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in. And now check it out, man. Y'all know how we do it, man.